accident on Interstate 90 over the weekend takes the lives of two local tow truck drivers. A devastating blow to the victims' families, friends, and loved ones, and also a local employer's worst nightmare when its crew members go out to serve the community. 28-year-old Cassie Allen of Reed Point and 37-year-old Nick Visser of Billings died yesterday evening while trying to recover a disabled vehicle from the highway. Authorities say the men were in the passing lane on I-90 East, just east of Columbus at the time. A semi-truck slowed down to avoid the men, but an 18-year-old Utah man driving a pickup didn't notice the semi had hit the brakes. To avoid hitting the semi, the driver pulled into the passing lane, striking and killing the two tow truck operators. Well, a difficult time for all involved. Tonight, Q2's Mitch Legge brings us reaction from the owners of Hansers Automotive, a message of sorrow and safety.
Ownership at Hansers Automotive in Billings was truly saddened to hear about the deaths of two of their tow truck drivers over the weekend on Interstate 90 outside of Columbus. On Monday, the owners told me that they hope these tragic deaths result in a conversation about highway safety. Nick Visser, a 37-year-old husband and father, leaves behind a wife and 5 kids. He was a man who loved motorcycles, beards, and his wife's good cooking. He may have looked tough, but co-workers said his soul was gentle and kind. And 28-year-old Casey Allen of Reed Point was described as a sweet, soft-spoken man who loved the great outdoors and deserved 60 more years of fishing, bow hunting, and shooting. In the wake of the loss of these two men, ownership at Hansers is asking the community to stay vigilant while driving, slow down for the conditions, and move over for emergency vehicles.
Through this thing, it just reminds us of how we were sitting here reminding ourselves how many times that we almost got hit, and there's literally thousands and thousands of times. So, I mean, we're just asking people when they see warning signs, when they see bad weather conditions, slow down. There's people out there trying to get people out of the ditch. And
it's for the police officers, the fire trucks. I mean, there are patrolmen that have driven their cars into the ditch to avoid being hit. It's all the responders out there. Be aware of what's going on when you go out on these things.
2 GoFundMe accounts have been set up to assist the families with funeral costs. They had collectively raised about $27,000 by 8 p.m. Monday. To find links to both fundraisers, visit this story at ktvq.com. In Billings, Mitch Legge, MTN News.